Just over 72 hours, and volunteers have arrived from across the country to help with the tornado cleanup in Adairsville.
NewsChannel 9's Mikaya Thurmond joins us now with an update on that effort to rebuild and some tips you might want to know before giving to any tornado relief fund. Good evening, Mikaya.
Natalie, Dave, they expected 400 volunteers, and today more than 1,000 people showed up at Adairsville Church of God to give their valuables of time and money. The tornado that blasted through Adairsville, Georgia, has displaced more than 90 families and 500 people. Vehicle and property damage can be seen for miles, but the community spirit is alive and well.
We have pastries here that was donated. I mean, it's just been a good outpouring.
Today was a volunteer work day for anyone over the age of 18, and teams of volunteers from veterans to the National Guard responded to the call.
That stemmed out that spirit of, I want to do something, due to the article that you ran in Chattanooga.
They expected 400 people, and more than 1,000 showed up to help rebuild Adairsville.
When your hometown or your community is down, then you only have your friends and neighbors really to depend on. Sometimes the government doesn't come through with their help, and you know it's time for us as a community to reach out and help those of our friends and neighbors who are in need.
One Navy veteran who volunteers with the Rubicon Organization says she was shocked by the amount of people that showed up despite the devastating damage.
They have been incredibly supportive of us. They're volunteers that showed up today. It's been amazing how many people they had show up.
And volunteers say they won't stop until everyone has had their basic needs met.
I'm really excited to be a part, and I'm glad that the community has really come out in force to help in this relief effort, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
You know, by ourselves it would be overwhelming, but we know that the Lord has blessed everything that we've done.
Now, of course, all of those organizations are great places to donate. But if you choose to give elsewhere, here are a couple things you need to know before donating to a relief fund. First, be cautious about online giving, especially in response to emails that claim to link to a relief organization. Secondly, you may want to consider avoiding the middleman and give directly to charities. Some charities may actually raise money to pass along to other organizations. Finally, if a charity has an on-the-ground presence in the impacted area, that's definitely a lot better. Charities that don't already have a staff in the affected areas may not be able to provide assistance quickly. Dave?
Mikaya Thurmond reporting. Thank you very much. Very good advice. Now, as we mentioned, Adairsville Church of God is certainly one safe spot, but for now, organizers say they cannot store any more clothing donations.